Since the military coup last year, criticism of Thailand's ruling generals has been muted. Vocal opponents have been forcefully invited to army bases for what the army refers to as attitude adjustment. The greater concern for many, however, is falling foul of the Lese Majeste laws that forbid insult to the monarchy. The latest to be charged is factory worker Tanakon Siripaibun, facing up to 37 years in jail for posting sarcastic comments on the internet. The object of his posts were not the king, however, but rather his dog.
But he just said that, okay, the king's dog, this and that, which is, we think that is not under the law at all.
But the dog is praised for its loyalty and obedience, qualities that the army says the Thai people should unquestioningly have for the royal family. Well, this is a representation of the king's dog, Tong Deng, currently the star of an animated feature about his life. But the Lese Majeste law is very clear. The subject of the insult must be the king, the queen, the heir to the throne, or the regent. And it's quite clear that much loved as this dog is, he's none of those. Since the military coup in 2006, Lese Majeste cases have increased by 1,500%. Last month, 2 suspects died under suspicious circumstances in military custody after being arrested on charges of Lese Majeste. And even the ambassador of the United States is currently under investigation by the police for insulting the monarchy after this public appearance, at which he called for the use of the law to be reviewed. That has silenced most discussion about the law and any possible reform, but one journalist insists the law must be reviewed, despite twice being detained by the military since the coup.
If you happen to be a Thai who believes that all the key institutions must be made more transparent, accountable, and subject to scrutiny, then absolutely the Lese Majeste law hinders you or even prohibits you from being able to engage in any meaningful critical discussions about the monarchy institution.
What does the king himself think about the law that defends him? In 2005, he publicly invited criticism, saying the monarchy should not be above reproach. But since then, because of poor health, he's increasingly withdrawn from public appearances. Tony Cheng, CCTV, Bangkok.